Welcome to the Muskegon Channel. It's Andy O'Reilly, and we took a parking spot out of Muskegon Community College today. I want to introduce you to Adrianne Lewis. She is, she's a friend of mine's daughter, Mark Lewis. You may remember him from the Muskegon PD. And Adrianne is one of these adventurous college kids who has taken off on, she's made a world record attempt, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But first of all, thank you for taking a couple of minutes. I know you're on your way back to school.
Yes.
Exciting times for you. We want to get a quick plug in for your brother.
Yes.
Who's coming up in the Penguin Project again this year. He's awesome.
Yes.
I saw him down last year in Annie Jr. He was playing Daddy Warbucks. It was fantastic. The play's coming along great this year. It's Aladdin Jr.
Aladdin Jr., yes.
Pretty exciting for that.
I just attended a rehearsal last night, and they are just doing incredible. It brings tears to your eyes how amazing that they're doing.
I really loved it. I mean, last year we went to the Sunday afternoon, the matinee show, and the place exploded at the end of it.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I was in the front row for the Saturday night show, and I was just sobbing. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. Is it pretty cool to see your brother up there too?
Oh my gosh. I mean, he's dreamt of being on the Frohenthal stage, and then he finally had his moment.
Right. And this year?
And this year, I mean, he
old hat. This year it's kind of like, yeah, I got this, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So make sure you check out Luke Lewis. Is he the genie?
He is.
So he's got pretty much the big role again.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. Aladdin Jr. coming up. Now, is this acting and media thing, is this a bug in the family? Because you, just this last summer, you made a TV appearance.
I did.
Tell me about, you were on The Gong Show?
I was. Yep. I was on The Gong Show.
Okay.
And I was this character called the Mouthly. So they dressed me up in a like a track uniform and had me doing these athletic events, but using my tongue, because I have a very, very long tongue.
You do?
I do.
All right. I didn't even know The Gong Show was still a thing. Has this aired?
Yeah.
It has?
It aired in July.
Okay, and what channel is this on?
It was on ABC.
Was it really? Mm-hmm. Who's all the stars of this thing now?
Well, Mike Myers is the host, but he's playing a character named Tommy Maitland.
I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I've seen that. And he's very talented at that character.
Oh, he's great. Nobody even realized that.
It was Mike Myers at first, yeah.
Right.
Did you get to meet Mike Myers and all that kind of stuff?
In a way, I did.
Yeah.
During our rehearsals, I was able to meet him. I remember, I love Mike Myers.
Right.
He's like absolutely one of my favorite actors.
Sure.
And he's Shrek. So Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Right.
And so I would look at him and I would study every piece of him, because
Was he looking back at you like, why is she staring at me?
Probably.
Really?
But I wasn't paying attention to his reactions. I was just like, okay, he's got a wrinkle here. He's got
Right. So who was all on the panel with you at the Gong Show? There was, because it's Mike Myers as the host, and then there's also a panel. Who was your panel?
My panel had Chris Sullivan from the show This Is Us on ABC.
Okay.
Natasha Leggero, I believe she's a comedian.
Okay.
And then the one that everybody knows is Mark Cuban.
Okay. Oh yeah, from the Shark Tank guy, and he's the Dallas Mavericks owner. And what else does he own? He owns some other big.
I have no
multi-billionaire
idea. It was
type
funny
dude.
because we got there and we were like, I don't really know who the panel is.
But you knew Mark Cuban.
I knew of him.
Yeah.
But everybody else was more excited about him
Was he walking
than
around
I was.
passing out hundreds?
No. Actually, a contestant did that.
Did they really?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, nice. So, on to this world record attempt. You made a world record attempt. Tell me what goes in. What does it take to set up making a world record attempt?
Well, for me, it's a little different because multiple people have been wanting me to get this record for a really long time. And so what I did was I sent in an application back in March, I believe.
Okay.
And I've been rejected countless times because when I started, I was about 10, and they were probably just like, oh, this is the little girl who has no idea what she's talking about. So I have been rejected multiple times, and before I could even attempt the record.
Right.
And then when I sent in the application in March, I want to say during the summer, I was given an opportunity to do that attempt, but I was very nervous. So I didn't really act on it. But with a recent gig that I did, they wanted to have me get the record so that it could be a big PR stunt.
Big PR thing.
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
So you send in the application. Is there a cost involved?
There can be.
Okay.
If it's a brand new record, I want to say it's $15. But
That's
if
it?
it's Something like that.
Wow.
It's not a lot of money. And then if it's a record that's already established,
Yep.
then you don't have to pay anything. But if you want them to fast track your application, it's upwards of 3,000
Is it really?
British pounds.
Wow.
I believe. Yeah.
So it can be costly, and it can be a long process.
It can be,
See,
most definitely.
and you don't ask a woman her age, but I know you started when you were 10, and you're how old now?
I'm 21 now.
21 now.
Yep.
And it's weird because I looked at when I saw your record attempt the other day. I looked back at our Facebook history, and you had asked to be my friend years ago, and
Really?
you weren't quite even 18 yet. And I sent you the same message I had sent everybody that was under 18. I said, I sometimes I'm kind of R-rated, and I don't let anybody on here under 18. Go back and look at your Facebook thing. So it's true. I didn't even know Mark was your dad at that point. But so you've been fighting for this for a while.
Yes.
Okay. You had the measurement.
Mm-hmm.
You went in, and what did you make your record attempt in?
What do you mean? What did I make it in?
Well, you made an attempt at a world record.
Uh-huh.
And what was it for?
It's for the longest tongue.
The world's longest tongue.
World's longest tongue.
So you're competing against some heavyweights.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we got the likes of Gene Simmons out there. We got the likes.
Well, Gene Simmons.
Right.
He cut his little line under his tongue to
that's
give
the
him
rumor.
Length.
Is it rumor or is it true?
I believe it's true, but
You
who
never
knows?
know.
The internet.
The interwebs, right? So, and the reason I saw the video, and before we brought this, because you share the same dentist I do, Dr. Lakatos. So I'm scrolling through Facebook the other day, and I see this beautiful girl with her tongue stuck out and measuring tape down it. Go ahead, show him. Whoa! Look at the size of that thing. And Dr. Lakatos did the measurement, and it came out to be?
Well, when she did it, the measurement came out to be, we had to do 3 different measurements. So
Okay.
it had to be the average of the 3, and it was 9.83 centimeters.
9.8. And where do they measure from?
They're supposed to measure from the top of the closed lip, which is what I did not do.
Uh-oh.
So my record attempt was invalid.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that was pretty disappointing. And then I actually went back in yesterday.
Yep.
And was measured by Dr. Michelle.
Yep.
And we lost about a centimeter when
Did
I
you
closed
really?
my mouth.
And where does that put you in the world record placement?
Not even close
Oh,
at that point. Yeah,
really?
which was a really big bummer. And I had just gotten a lot of dental work done. I had 2 shots in my mouth, so it was like,
ow.
I think that might have caused a little bit of the
Right.
retraction, but
You can try it again?
I hope to. I think I need a little bit more practice because with the closed lip,
Right.
it's a lot harder.
What would it mean to you to be? Is this just like a lifelong dream, or is it just something for fun, something to say you did? What is it?
Well, I had been dreaming of this since since I knew about Guinness World Records.
Yeah, we all did.
My parents got me the books growing up, and I would see all the different record holders, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I mean, I have a long time. I have a longer tongue than this person right here. And, that's me at age 7, 8.
Really?
So it was always a bummer getting rejected time after time. And I think it's come to a point where they don't even have record of some of my older attempts.
Right.
So, I have multiple applications that have been opened,
Right.
and some have been unfinished, some of them have been failed, some of them just pending.
Yeah, unbelievable. World record attempt. Give it one more look. Look at this. Oh my God. Adrianne Lewis. Keep trying, and we'll keep following up. I mean, you think about that snip. Think what that could do for you.
Ooh.
I know, right? She's trying for a world record. She's on game shows. She's doing great things. What are you studying in school?
Theater education.
Perfect.
Oh,
you
yes.
get that. Yeah, it runs in the family, doesn't it?
It sure does.
All right. Well, keep up the great work.
Brothers on the Frauenthal stage.
Go see Aladdin Jr. at the Frauenthal coming up in November. Or no, it's October.
October.
Yeah.
October 20th and 21st.
20th and 21st, we'll see you down there. We'll also follow up with a story on Aladdin Jr. with the Penguin Project and root this kid on because she's pretty awesome, going for world records right here from Muskegon. Adrianne Lewis on the Muskegon Channel. We'll root you on. Good luck on that next record attempt.
Thank you very much.